Dumelang lona ditsala tsa ka tse ke di ratang ka fela ka kaofela. I hope you guys are still doing well and you are safe wherever you are. For those who don't know me, my name is Rozie and I just want to welcome you to Chatz with Rozie. Today I'm coming to you not as your favorite sibling but also as your older sister. I want us to have a conversation, and I know it's gonna make others uncomfortable, but the truth must be said. I want to start my conversation by asking you, Hori, why do we think our opinion are important when it comes to other people's decision regarding their lives? You might be asking yourself, where am I getting to with this? Well, let me make an example. Currently, there was a celebrity that has been trending because of cosmetic surgery that she underwent. I'm assuming that she did not like how she looked, and therefore she decided to do something about it. After all, she can afford it. She's not the only one that did this. There are people who did liposuction because they did not like how their stomach looks. Some people, they increased the size of their butt and therefore they did BBL. And other people, they did a breast implant, and others for medical reasons sometimes even go for breast reduction. But a lot of people have been having their opinions. For instance, the celebrity that I mentioned, a lot of people insinuated that she hates herself, she does not like herself, she is doing too much. But my question for you is, why does it bother you so much? I mean, after all, we're not her sponsors. Everybody has got the right to choose whatever that they do, even if there is negative consequences to the procedures that these people have. It's their burden. It's got nothing to do with us. You might be thinking, Rose, this is a controversial conversation. Let me bring it home. Let me use my own life as an example. I have a son, and my son does not speak Vernac. And a lot of people, especially those who do not know me on a personal level, have made it their job to come and give me their opinion when it comes to me raising my child. They somehow insinuate that because my son cannot speak an African language, that means that he's not a proud African man. But I have a question. I am a Mosotho girl all the way from Free State, and I can speak my language fluently. However, I come from a family that doesn't practice tradition that much. So when it comes to funerals, I really do not know what needs to be done. When it comes to a lot of events that take place at home, we don't do that. And this comes all the way from my great-grandparents. They also do not practice these customs. When it comes to the history of Basotho, where they come from, their chief, all the way from Lesotho, I have no idea. The information that I have, or the information that I got exposed to either at school or doing my own research about it. Now, compared to my son, I feel like my son knows about the Zulu lineage more than me, even though he does not speak a fluent Zulu. Yeah, maybe you're still not convinced and you still feel like I'm being vague. Let me make an example. A lot of times we do not see it important that we inform people of the decisions that we have made. For instance, when it comes to my son, up to the age of 4, he was nonverbal, meaning that he could not express himself verbally. He used to use hand gestures for him to tell us what he wants or what he needs. For a child that started daycare at a tender age of 3 months, we thought that he would have reached his milestone quicker than his normal peers. But to our surprise, my son was not talking at all. We started getting worried and we sought for professional help. And Langa started going for speech therapy, and that's whereby he learned how to speak. But we were advised that we should introduce one language so that he does not get confused, and therefore because I am Sotho and his dad is Zulu, and he is always at school, he spends most of his time at school, he could pick English as a language at first. Yes, you might feel like I could have taught him other languages, but please bear in mind that my concern was the fact that my child could not speak. So I did not care which language he used as long as my son could speak. I celebrated, and yes, I neglected to do some of the things. But I'd like to bring you good news. I have now started introducing Zulu to him to a point whereby he is doing Zulu at school.
Sawubona.
Yebo sawubona.
Kubani igama lakho?
Igama lam nguRose.
Uhlalaphi?
Ngihlala eCenturion.
Sebenza ngani?
Ngisebenza ngomthetho.
Sani komsebenzi wakho.
Ngifisa ukuthi umphakathi wethu ukwazi ukubika ifa uma othanda kwayo eshona.
My son is a very proud Zulu boy. But let's say I am a parent who does not even care to teach my son Vernac. I'm still bringing back to you. Does it mean that he's less of an African man because of the language that he speaks, regardless of his medical challenges that he had or his speech delay? Not at all. I believe that whatever language that we feel comfortable with, we are supposed to be allowed to do that. Yes, another person that is sitting at home might be thinking, Rose, why are you even explaining yourself? The reason why I'm having this conversation with you is because I realize that I'm not the only one that actually goes through this. I came across an interview on YouTube. It was an interview between Mapaseka Kwetle and Amanda Maku. I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing her surname correctly, but I will attach the video so that you can see the interview. Please, let's watch it together.
But so my son has speech delay, right? So you only started speaking much later, and so it's easy for him to grasp English.
Yes.
But I still continue to bolela le yena ka Sepedi. So ke bolela le yena ka Sepedi, but I feel because the TV, because kolong, all of these things are in English, and maybe ranka cry help her wa go bolela Sepedi, it will also assist because my mom was that where no tloko 1-2 words at the time, obviously nasa bolele, but 1 or 2 words just Sepedi. So I'm thinking maybe I should also get a helper wa those are also one of the challenges that I've had. Sometimes you find someone mara ubolela
Sizulu, yeah.
I can't expose my child to so many languages, knowing or he struggles with the language, so I can't expose him. And I remember there was a time I posted a video of me and him more TikTok ke bolela yena ka Sepedi and I responda ka Sizulu. Batho ba mean, but was social media, and it was my first time to post a video with my son. I was very proud of that video. Really video ke cheering for myself, to be honest, as a mother. And then one day, when you're going through and you're like, oh, this is so cute.
Yeah.
Ka posta nna, ka gore ke a phapa.
Barring.
You're a disappointment. Why are you not teaching your child how to speak Sepedi? How are you? So, and you know what I wonder? When didn't you just speak the language to your child and ask graspa?
But also, they don't know the backstory. You didn't write in your caption that your child had a speech delay.
Yes.
Because people don't understand that. Because Nema also, her speech was not delayed, but I take her to speech therapist because there's some words that she really struggles to pronounce. But Muskodi Kolonza know.
Yeah.
But I'll take her to speech therapist because then her speech was a bit delayed. Because I'm the mom, but
yeah.
What is she saying? So, nope, they didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you are proud, your child is making progress.
Yes.
You know where you come from.
For the longest of time, Basi, and I think I've actually...
You told me.
I told you this about... So when I go because at first I was that parent. I was that parent. Guys,
Did you notice how sad that topic was for her. A lot of people are not even aware of the damage that they cause with their opinions. Yes, I might not care about a stranger's opinion, but the problem is it's not only the strangers, even our extended family members has given themselves a task and tell us how to raise our kids. I want to humbly request you need to stop. But let me ask you a question before you stop. Why does it bother you so much if a person makes decisions that works for them regarding their life? Is it because you have insecurities of your own? And therefore, when a person do whatever that they want with their body or do whatever that they want with their life, it exposes you, probably because you cannot do anything about it? I am not fighting. I am just asking. But I needed to bring this conversation to you to educate. You might be one of the people that actually gave your opinion even when it was not requested regarding somebody's life decisions. No need for you to feel bad. Probably you did not mean to cause any harm. However, I need you to know that not everything that you see is as you see it. Sometimes you do not know the reason behind. Sometimes other people have got no choice for them to live the lives that we live. Going back to cosmetic surgeries, a lot of people have underwent surgery not because they wanted to do it for fun, but because they have underlying health complications that you guys are not aware of. An example, some people underwent breast reduction because they have back pains and this has reduced quality of their health. If you're one of the people who used to give others your opinion even when you were not requested, no need for you to feel bad. Now you know not everything that you see is the way that you seem. Other people don't even have a choice to make the decisions that they did, but they simply did what works for them. I'm hoping that you did find this conversation very beneficial, and I'm hoping that you learned something. And if you did like this video, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. For now, I still love you, and until next time, mwah.